Hey, you can add Acorn Amplifiers to a list of people who probably did not know they made electric ukulele equipment. Here's the story. A few weeks ago, I bought the Mind Killer dual distortion pedal made by Acorn Amplifiers in Atlanta, Georgia. And at the risk of too long a tangent, this pedal is completely awesome. I'm a huge fan of Dune and have been since I read it in about the fifth grade or so. And so it's not really possible that this could exist on the same planet that I exist without me eventually getting one. So I did, and in the box they included this little credit card sized printed circuit board. Said it was a guitar amplifier. I figured I might be able to use it as a ukulele amplifier without doing too much harm, and so I decided to give it a shot. I've never actually built an electronics kit before, but I do know how to solder. It's been about 20 years since I've soldered anything, but and mostly then it was still it was cable patches, jacks, connectors, that sort of thing. So I hadn't done anything exactly like this before, but it sounded like fun. So I sourced the parts from a combination of DigiKey and StompBoxParts.com, which I think is an outlet of Cusack Music. And I got in the parts. I put everything together. Here you can see some of my I'm sure very amateur looking solder work, but I got everything into the enclosure, and here it is. I even painted up the enclosure there, including a bit of an acorn up in the top. So just so you can see where it all came from here. I put this big toggle switch instead of a foot switch here because it is an amplifier, not really an effects pedal. And I had been playing in a music store a little while, and I played with a Hudson Broadcast, and I didn't end up buying the pedal, but I still have dreams about that really chunky toggle switch. So now I have one. Let's plug it in and see how it sounds. So what I have here to plug this into is this little tiny Vox speaker. It already sort of has an amplifier in it. It's a 2 or 3 watt deal, but it's if I plug this into my regular guitar amp, you're not really hearing this Acorn amp here. You're hearing it plus all the tone control and everything for my existing amplifier. So this will give us the most accurate idea of what it sounds like. And also actually addresses a couple of complaints I have about this Vox. I think it's too quiet, and it also doesn't have a volume control at all, so you can't make it louder or quieter. And I don't actually think it sounds all that great. Although, again, expectations can only be so high for something that I think cost like 40 or 50 bucks is all. Pretty good. I have to keep the volume pretty low because, as I mentioned, it already does have an amplifier in there, and if I turn the volume up, it really kind of just destroys this little speaker in there. Which is kind of cool. But turn the gain up, and you get this real sweet sound. Still does drive that speaker just a little too much. So my next project is going to be to get wire myself up a little speaker cabinet for it, and I'll maybe update you when that is done. But until then, hey, thanks, Acorn.